Hello everyone. As we are on the cusp of the new year, I'm truly blessed to bring you our next message in the Positivity series. We are going to explore the magic, hope, and opportunity that the new year brings into our lives. Whether you're someone who thrives on the New Year's resolutions or just someone who quietly reflects on the past year, there's no denying that the turning of the calendar carries a unique sense of renewal. We are going to dive deep into the essence of the new year, what it symbolizes, how we can harness its energy, and why it can be a powerful time for rediscovery and growth. So do listen to the complete message and make sure you are subscribed to our channel, the Giggle Storybox, for more lovely content for you and your loved ones. Let me start with a thought-provoking quote by Edith Lovejoy Pierce. We will open the book. Its pages are blank. We are going to put words on them ourselves. The book is called Opportunity, and its first chapter is New Year's Day. This quote captures the spirit of stepping into a new year perfectly. It's a reminder that each year is a blank slate, and we have the creative freedom to write our own stories. Before we step fully into the possibilities of the new year, it's important to take a moment to reflect. Reflection isn't about dwelling on regrets or reliving past mistakes. It's about learning, acknowledging growth, and celebrating progress. Think about the challenges you faced in the past year. How did you overcome them? What lessons did you carry forward? Consider the words of Melody Beattie. The new year stands before us like a chapter in a book waiting to be written. We can help write that story by setting goals. This quote highlights the forgiving nature of time. No matter how the previous year unfolded, the new year is an opportunity to recalibrate and start anew. Let's take a real-world example. Many businesses faced unprecedented challenges in recent years, particularly during the global pandemic. Companies had to adapt rapidly, rethink their strategies, and innovate. Some thrived, while others had to rebuild from the ground up. This resilience, the ability to look back, learn, and push forward, is a trait we can all cultivate in our personal lives as well. Change is a hallmark of the new year. Sometimes it's deliberate. We set goals to change our habits, relationships, or careers. Other times, change happens unexpectedly. The key is to embrace it. As Heraclitus once said, the only constant in life is change. This couldn't be more relevant during the transition into a new year. For example, millions of people use this time to start healthier routines, reconnect with loved ones, or seek new career opportunities. Consider the story of Colonel Sanders. At the age of 65, after multiple career setbacks, he founded Kentucky Fried Chicken, or other well known as KFC. His story is a testament to the idea that new beginnings aren't limited by age or circumstance. The new year symbolizes just that, the chance to start fresh regardless of where we are in life. One of the most powerful aspects of the new year is the invitation to rediscover ourselves. The fast pace of life often means we lose touch with our deeper desires and passions. The new year is a time to reconnect with them. Consider this quote by Rainer Maria Rilke. And now we welcome the new year, full of things that have never been. There is something exciting about the unknown, isn't there? It invites curiosity and exploration. Maybe this is the year you take up that hobby you've been putting off. Perhaps it's the year you rediscover joy in simple pleasures like reading, painting, or traveling. A great real-world example of rediscovery comes from Elizabeth Gilbert, author of Eat, Pray, Love. After a painful divorce and a period of depression, she embarked on a journey of self-discovery that led her to Italy, India, and Indonesia. Her story became an inspiration for millions, reinforcing the idea that it's never too late to reconnect with yourself and find happiness in new experiences. Let's talk about now 4 practical strategies for embracing the new year with intention and grace. Growth doesn't have to come from radical shifts. Sometimes the smallest changes can lead to profound results. So, here's number 1. Set meaningful goals, but stay flexible. Resolutions often fail because they are too rigid. This year, try setting meaningful goals that allow for flexibility. Think of it like steering a boat. You may need to adjust your course, but as long as you're moving forward, you're progressing. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, emphasizes the importance of small, consistent actions. He writes, "You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems." Focus on creating sustainable systems rather than grand, unsustainable resolutions. Number 2, practice gratitude and mindfulness. Mindfulness and gratitude are powerful tools for navigating the new year. By staying present and appreciating what you have, you create space for positivity and growth. John Kabat-Zinn, a pioneer in mindfulness, says, "You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf." The new year will inevitably bring challenges, but through mindfulness, we can learn to ride them rather than be overwhelmed by them. Number 3, build resilience by adopting a growth mindset. Psychologist Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset shows that individuals who believe they can grow through effort and learning are more likely to succeed. Approach the new year with curiosity rather than a fear of failure. If something doesn't work out, ask yourself, what did I learn? How can I adjust? This mindset opens doors rather than closes them. Number 4, Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." As you enter the new year, evaluate the relationships in your life. Are they uplifting? Do they challenge you to grow? Seek out people who inspire and encourage you. As we near the close of today's episode, I invite you to take a moment of reflection. What are you grateful for from the past year? Gratitude has a way of shifting our perspective, allowing us to see the good even in difficult circumstances. Brené Brown puts it beautifully. Practicing gratitude invites joy into our lives. And what better way to step into the new year than with joy and hope in our hearts? As we close today's speech, I want to leave you with one final thought. The new year is a canvas waiting for your brushstrokes. It's a story yet to be written, and you are the author. Approach it with excitement, hope, and a sense of adventure. Let's go back to that quote by Edith Lovejoy Pierce. The book is called Opportunity, and its first chapter is New Year's Day. So take this opportunity to write a chapter filled with growth, laughter, love, and discovery. Thank you for tuning in today. If this episode resonated with you, I encourage you to share it with a friend or a loved one. Wishing you a happy, healthy, and inspiring new year ahead. Until next time, take care and embrace the journey.